Here's something that might be helpful for anyone who's planning on tiling their exterior stairway. You might have a concrete stairway and you're thinking, hey, I want to put some tile on it. And if you do, then you will be changing the rise if you don't follow the instructions in this video. So let's go ahead and take a look at here. We have 7 5/16 rise all the way up from the top of the sidewalk to the top of the concrete landing, and then we have 2 inches as a step up into the front door or the floor there. So 7 5/16 all the way up here. 7 5/16 and 2 inches. Now this measurement can vary. You come up to a landing and then you can vary the stairway rise or whatever. It can change again, and I've seen that happen plenty of times. Now here's where it gets tricky. If you are going to tile the stairway, it's going to be best to tile everything all the way up. Otherwise you'll create a problem for the bottom and the top step here. Go ahead and take a look. If we tile the sidewalk and tile the top of each step, our risers will still be the same. Same thing at the top, same, we got 7 5/16. Only thing that will change will be this measurement here, 1 5/8. Now, if you choose to avoid tiling the landing, top of the stairway, you can see that measurement was 2 inches. Tile just the treads, top of the treads, you will have a 7-inch riser at the top, and then 7 5/16 coming down. The bottom you will have almost 7 3/4 inches if you don't tile the sidewalk. Now if I look at this here, this really isn't too bad. I got 7 and then 5/16. The variation here is under 3/8 of an inch, and most building codes allow you to have up to a 3/8 of an inch variation in the stairway. So something like this might be acceptable. Only problem with that is it's going to be hard to find tile that is floor tile that is going to meet those requirements. So when you put a layer of thin set down and then tile over that, you might be a little higher than you're thinking you will be. But if you can, then you might meet local building codes. Again, I'm using the word might. You would need to verify that with your local building department. So reason why I made the video was just to point this out. There are plenty of times I come up to a stairway that's been tiled, just like this right here. And at the bottom, the measurement's a little higher, and at the top, it's a little lower. And of course, it would make sense if you put something on top of a stairway with a rise of 7 5/16, of course it's going to shorten the rise at the top and make it a little larger at the bottom. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there, something that you might think about before doing something like this, or something that you might think about if you are going to do something like this but you haven't built anything yet. Then you could always adjust and compensate for that in the construction phase of the project.